Welcome to the Aloha Life podcast. My name is Lindsay Pierce. We're going to talk today about energy. And don't we all wish we had more of it, right? So let's talk about it. You ever wake up exhausted, wonder how you're just going to even make it through the day? I am not a morning person. So this is some things I'm trying to really work on and build my energy. So yeah, burnout is not just about being busy, it's how we manage our energy. And so if we're feeling burned out, maybe some things are just taking up too much time. So we need to talk about how to protect our energy and how that helps avoid burnout. And little things help make a difference there. So there's 4 things. We want to be balanced, intentional, and it's not about doing more. We're not going to do more things to get more energy. That's not how it works. So I want us to think about energy as a resource, not just an amount of time in a day. So time is useless if we don't have energy. So think of energy like a bank account. When my kids were little, when I had 4 little boys, I used to think about their energy as far as like a battery. Every single day, they woke up with that full charged battery, and it was my job to help them drain that battery out during the day so that they'd be tired and fall asleep at night. Well, now as adults, we don't have that problem. That's the little kid problem. So as adults, we want to think of energy as a way to, we need to find ways to deposit energy and when and what we do and what we allow to withdraw our energy. So we need to be careful because we only have a limited amount of energy every day. So instead of scheduling more, we want to talk about managing energy so that you feel better, more productive, and that, you're actually being fulfilled in life. So there's 4 things that really impact your energy levels. First one is sleep. And like I've said, I'm not a morning person. So if you see me up like today before the sun came up, assume something major is going on. But I don't know what today was. Today was a day off of work and I woke up way too early. But unless there's like an emergency or I'm flying somewhere, I'm not up normally before 7 in the morning. But bad sleep means bad energy, which also brings us bad day. So we want to start protecting our sleep, turning things off, like the blue lights, the screens, all those kinds of things, turning those things off an hour before bed, having a consistent bedtime, using kind of a routine, wind down, do some stretching, some reading, things that tell your body and your brain that it's time to slow down and relax. All right. The second one is light exposure. So you notice that I am in a window here. My office and my desk used to be on that wall, and I moved it here because I found myself in the winter, especially just feeling more drained, more down, more depressed. And so I need to be facing and looking into window and light every single day. So yeah, that is something that your body needs as well, is daylight sun exposure. So in Hawaii, it's not a big deal. Everyone here has vitamin D deficiencies, but in Hawaii you didn't because everyone's outside, it's always sunny. And so here, being on the mainland, not in Hawaii, the temperature. So I have this rule. I'm going to tell you my temperature age rule. It's kind of a scale. So if the temperature outside is colder than my age, I work out inside. But if the temperature is above my age, which every year I get higher, so the temperature has to be higher. So I am working out outside. I am not made for winters. I'm a Hawaii girl, so not happening. All right. So when I have my indoor days and it's cold, like today, it is below my age. So I am not going outside to work out. I won't tell you how old I am, but the temperature is below my age right now. So you want to open your blinds. I have my blinds open. If you can handle the cold, you want to be outside for at least 5 minutes. Even if it's just long enough to regret your life choices and what we do to ourselves and adulting, or try to sit near a sunny window and see the light, look outside and get that light exposure each day. The next one is your food, our hydration. So we need to fuel our bodies to create that energy. And so, when we hit that the afternoon slump and you realize you haven't had anything but snacks and soda that day? Anybody? Not just me. So I used to, to survive off I would have a banana and a protein shake and then a cupcake and then a soda. And that's like, those aren't real meals. I mean, there's some nutrients in some of those, but I'm not getting actual meals. You need to keep fueling your body so you don't get that afternoon crash. Fuel your body, fuel your mind, keep yourself focused. And so some things that I do when my kids have game days, I have to work out earlier on my lunch hour, make sure I actually eat a lunch. I have my water bottle. I try to refill twice a day, once in the morning, once at lunch. And so that I'm just constantly getting my hydration as well. And then eating real meals, not just snacking all throughout the day. And that's kind of where my involvement has come. And then last but not least is moving, working with the energy as you built it and not working against it. So, like I said, I do not do mornings. Do not do morning workouts. But with my age rule, it's normally warm enough outside to just, take a couple laps around the neighborhood, get those workouts in at lunch, or if I didn't get to do it that day and it's not a game day, that's when I can go out in the afternoons, evenings after work and just kind of walk off that stress of the day. And that's kind of nice. I listen to podcasts and watch TV shows, and those are a way that I can, have something I enjoy with something I have to do. So I try to pair things, the good things with the not so enjoyable things so that I can make myself do them. It's kind of a give and take, but this works because I make it work with my schedule. And so you find out what works for you. I mean, some people love waking up in the morning. My husband he says the first couple of weeks are usually the hardest when he's changing his schedule and needing to work out, earlier in the day versus, sleeping in. So he's got that thing called willpower. I don't know if you've heard about it. I don't know what that is. All right, so we're going to talk about some quick things that I learned in a work seminar that maybe might help you. So some things to keep your daily energy up. So there's the 2-minute rule, and that means, just tell yourself you're going to do it for 2 minutes. I can walk for 2 minutes. Normally by that time you get to the 2 minutes, you're like, okay, I can do 5 or 10. And you can keep going. You can do something in 2 minutes, like replying to a text or an email, starting the laundry, filling up your glass water bottle, things like that. And then also creating focus blocks. Like we've talked several times about time management and blocks of time. So we're not going to power through 4 hours at a time. There's no way. I can't do it. I don't know anyone else who can. But we can maybe do like a 60-minute chunk, or start with 25 because they have the Pomodoro, that's 25 minutes and then a 5-minute break. Or you can do 50 minutes and then a 10-minute break. Or you can do 90 minutes, and then a 10 to 20-minute break. So work your way up to what feels good, what you find is the most productive for you. And then you can take those longer breaks to stretch, take a lap, listen to something, do those meditation things on YouTube. There's always a ton of those. And then you want to work with what works for you naturally. So again, not morning people, raise your hand. Find those easy tasks that you can not have to have your brain on yet. Like I can do certain things in the morning versus my creativity time and things in the afternoon. So you want to work with your energy and not fight against it so much. And so like your time, and people are very protective about their time and they set tons of boundaries with their time. You want to do the same thing with your energy. So create one of these energy boosting habits to try this week. You can post about it and tag me on Instagram or in your stories. Let me know what you're doing. I'd love to hear about it. Share with us in the comments what you're doing, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. And we can kind of talk things out and help each other, work through those tougher times. So I just want to say thanks for being here, and we will talk again next week. Have a good one.